أول شي شفنا الموت،
وأنا صرت صرخ وأقول إنه خلص مات ابني.
Christ is risen. For 2,000 years, Christians in the Middle East have been continuously proclaiming Christ's resurrection to express at the same time their faith and their confrontation with death. On August 4, 2020, a destructive explosion hit Beirut, devastating the capital and plunging it into darkness, blood, and pain. A month has passed since the tragedy. Bereaved families are still suffocating under the weight of the trauma, and those who have lost their loved ones and livelihood drowning in a sea of tears, tormented by their broken memories. Houses emptied of their inhabitants. Disorder, debris, destruction, and ruins reign in the streets. People are broken, traumatized, and unable to grasp the magnitude of the shock. The tragedy stunned the entire world and shuddered the conscience of the people, pushing countries and organizations to rush to help this long-standing city and its distressed citizens. Beirut does not fear disasters. It is rather afraid of those who do not respect its status and mission and tamper with human dignity in its midst. This is not a valid way to build nations and care for citizens.
صار هاي 3 تهجير بالجبل راح بيتنا بالجعتاوي كمان راح هبط بيتي وهلا هون
كل اللي كانوا موجودين بالمنطقة أصحابنا وقرايبينا وهيك كله فايت مستشفيات وعمليات وبعد عنا ناس منهم بعدهم لهلا كوما بالمستشفيات.
أنا ابني انصاب هلا بالانفجار، يمكن أتمنى قريبة من ربنا حمالي ابني
الصغير ركض وراي بس طاروا البواب من تاني طابق اجوا عليه، فبس اجوا عليه أنا ما شفته لابني تحت البواب ولا تحت الردم اللي كان، شفت بنت خيي ومرت خيي منصابين، رحت صرت مسح لهم الدم، بس ابني كان تحت البواب وما عدت شفته.
Today, Beirut urgently needs the help of all of its friends and supporters. Therefore, as it always does during all crises, the Council launched an appeal to the churches of the world and their partner institutions to help Beirut and its people. It calls on the member churches from all the Middle Eastern countries to support Beirut citizens, heal their wounds, show solidarity, and help their spiritual leaders to fulfill their human, moral, and spiritual responsibilities. The Council also called on states, international institutions, and people of the world to extend a helping hand and defend the afflicted and the innocents.
لا ما بوثق بالدولة، بوثق بالكنيسة أكتر.
ساعدنا كتير بكل شيء. شو بدي بنطر أول شيء بدنا نصلي.
بس أتمنى إنه يساعدونا كرمال نظبط شوي.
اتكالي على الكنيسة واتكالي على طول كان من أول طريق على ربنا.
Many friends hastened to help the wounded Beirut and its afflicted people. His Holiness Pope Tawadros II, Pope of the Coptic Orthodox Church of Alexandria, was the first to answer MECC's call. He offered a shipment of aid, including 26 tons of food, products, and medicines, which arrived to Beirut on board of a military aircraft.
رمزية تاريخية، وهي تدل أولاً على عمق الشراكة والأخوة بين الشعب المصري والشعب اللبناني.
بفكر هاجر لأنه عندي أولاد، بدي مستقبل لأولادي، كنا نفكر كيف بدنا نوصلهم للجامعات، صرنا نفكر كيف بدنا نعلمهم.
أكيد بتمنى هاجر هلا، أكيد شو لكان لك يا حبيبتي لأنه عينا على هالدنيا خليك ببلدك والأرزة والشموخ طب ما خلص ما بطعموا خبز.
أكيد بدنا نقعد هون، بدنا نظبط ونقعد هون قد ما فينا، بدنا نسكر شو ما كان هذا بيتنا، ما فينا نترك.
قد ما تهاجري بدك تكوني غريبة بغير بلد.
The resurrection of Beirut is the responsibility of all its people, for they only know how to rebuild it, preserving its mission, as they have done repeatedly throughout history. Beirut is theirs, and they are the guardians. If they choose to leave, the city's heart will stop beating, and this time Beirut will die. It is true that this tragedy hampered and shocked the Beirut citizens, but the Lord of Hope is able to lighten this burden. Enlighten them with Christ's resurrection. Christ is indeed risen. Through this light of hope, Beirut will rise again.
لا تهملني لا تنساني يا شمس